Hello and welcome to another Indie Sunday. Today we're going to be playing Find Love or Die Trying, which is a free-to-play visual novel. From what I've looked it up, about 5 hours in length, which I doubt. Well, it's always difficult to tell with visual novels because, there's multiple endings, multiple paths you can take. And, well, I don't know if those are included in that, to be honest. The Steam page itself said 4+ hours of gameplay. Well, gameplay in quotation marks. 4+ hours of visual novel content. And with, I think, 7 different paths, I don't know how much they overlap, so I don't know. We'll see. Probably play about 45 minutes to an hour, as usual, depending on how much I enjoy it, of course. And, well, in this visual novel, we're gonna find love. Or we're gonna die. Let's see. Episode 1, Pilot. It's a very, Danganronpa kind of screen. Hey, don't just lie there, get up. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show, you can't just sleep through it. Watch me. Oh, that's how you want to play? Yeah! Ow! Rise and shine, sleepyhead. Oh, did you just hit me? Nah, I just got here. I just chased off the person who hit you. Really, you should be thanking me. I doubt it was you, but given the title of the video game, I have severe concerns with replying anything that might make people not like us. Thanks, I guess. Don't mention it. It's all in a good day's work. Anyway, what was your name again? Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name. Wait, what? I swear I didn't even hit you that hard. So you did hit me. That's not important. Try to remember. If you can't remember anything, we're both going to be in big trouble. Why is that? We can talk about why after. What was your name? Ed. And my okay. My name's Calamity. It's Calamity. I can't remember anything else, though. Wow, I should try hitting my accountant sometime. Do you remember where we are? What you're doing here? No, I can't remember a thing. Everything's so foggy. Alright, I can give you the rundown. You're on a reality TV show called Find Love or Die Trying, though you just call it Find Love for the uninformed. I'm the producer, the name's Kat. The premise is that you, the suitor, are living with 5 beautiful women and one of them is your soulmate. I haven't even met them yet. How would you know one of them is my soulmate? That's just how it is. Welcome to reality TV. You'll get to know 2 of the girls over the next 6 days, over 3 dates with each of them. Then, on the 7th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you at the final ceremony. That seems straightforward enough to me. Not so fast, partner. The girl you choose will be given a choice, whether or not they accept your proposal. If she says yes, you 2 will get to fade off into the sunset in a gold-plated yacht on the last day. Happily ever after forever, except without the yacht. It's a loner. If she says no, well, we're going to have to kill you. Wait, what? Killed? You're joking, right? Now that's the reaction I wanted to see. Really, you look like I just took a shit in your cereal. What's going on here? Who are you? Oh, where are my manners? The name is Damon Black. I'm the CEO of Royal Black Media, the biggest network for Battle Royale games on the planet. Battle Royale games? Like computer games? You been living under a rock, stink-ass armpits? Real people killing each other is in this season. What? Well, was in this season. I swear I put in hard work and honest work into making top-of-the-line killing shows, and what do I get for it? So we're trying a new kind of killing game, spicing a little romance on top for the people who fart dreams and bake cakes out of rainbows. That's where you come in. Hey, it's not a bad deal. You might find love, or die, whatever. Just put on a good show for me, Excuse me, Mr. Black. What is it? One. Oh, we are missing one of the aerial cameras for the backfield. Well, that's my cue. The intern ain't gonna shoot himself. Give him hell, Kit Kat. You don't need to tell me twice. Look, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm getting out of here. For starters, I can barely remember my own name, let alone if I already have a partner. If that's what you're worried about, you didn't. And not for a lack of trying. How would you know that? Pat sighed. Look, you don't have a choice. Damien will kill you if you try to escape, or if you tell any of the girls about the truth behind the show. The girls don't know? They have no idea that your life is in danger. They just think it's a regular dating show about finding a soulmate called Find Love. If you tell any of them the truth, you won't just get yourself killed, you could get them all killed as well. How could you? I don't make the rules, Calamity. I'm sorry. Really, you're a pretty serious person, Calamity. Most people would be a little happier to hear that they're alone in paradise with 5 beautiful women. What's there to worry about? Oh, you know, the whole getting executed thing if the girl I ask says no, the little bit with not remembering who the hell I am. How about this? I need my show to be successful and run according to plan. And you want your memories back and presumably to leave the show alive. That depends on what the memories are, but yes. If you'll be a good suitor for my show, I'll help you get your memories back. It's really not a bad deal. Most people would kill for a chance like this. Seriously, all you have to do is get to know 5 lovely women and ask one out. I'll be with you every step of the way off camera. Before you know it, I'm sure you'll be having lots of fun. Who knows, you may even fall in love. You wouldn't be the first. But if you survive the whole show, I promise that I'll tell you everything you want to know. Pinky promise. How does that sound? I mean, do we have a choice? Sounds like a deal. That's the spirit, sugar. Who knows, you might even be thanking me for this one day. We'll see about that. Trust me, I'll make sure that this show will be the best time of your life. It'll be so great that everything after will feel like a disappointment. That's a depressing way to look at it. What if I ended up with one of the girls after the show? Anyway, without further ado, let's get started with the show. Follow me, I'll take you to where you'll meet our lovely contestants. Kat grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along. Remember, you can't tell anyone the truth about this dating game. No matter what, just smile, got it? Got it. We stepped out of the bar together. I didn't realize it at first, but it was a bar in a small airplane. I did realize it. I guess I must have been flown here. We walked until we saw a mansion in the distance. Wow, it's huge. Can't imagine how expensive this place is. You'd be surprised. Since we're all the way in some forgotten corner of New Asia, the land comes pretty cheap. New Asia? Have you never read the news in the past decade? Memory loss, remember? Right. Well, I sure hope you haven't forgotten how to talk to girls. You can't forget what you've never known. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? We're starting already? Not quite. To give the world top tier enjoyment. To protect our ass from unemployment. To make the world believe in fate and love. We work like slaves for the shells above. We're the Brothers 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prepare to... Get the set ready, I want to start filming yesterday. Yeah, get out of here, Team Rocket. Oh. I guess we're not important enough to finish our intros. Whose idea was it to work in the TV industry anyway? This wouldn't have happened if we had just decided to be accountants. Wait, but I mentioned doors and thank me later. It's showtime, people. Let's get to work. I walked to the doors. Hey, Calamity, can you hear me? Kat's voice boomed across the island, though she was nowhere in sight. Kat? I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be with you every step of the way. As long as you're on this island, I'll be able to see, hear, and even talk to you. Just think of me as a cuter and sexier big brother. That doesn't sound nearly as good as you think it does. Hey, how else could we film the show? You really want to meet the love of your life with a camera sticking out of your head? Good point. Anyway, head on into the mansion already and go meet the girls. I recommend checking out the library, the kitchen, the games room, and the backyard. From here on out, the cameras are rolling. Don't be stupid. I'll see you later, sweet cheeks. Cat out. Alright. I'm finally here. There's only one thing left to do. Open the door. Anybody home? My eyes were drawn to a girl wearing a white dress pacing around the lobby. Hey, what's up? Whoa, didn't see you there. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's really you, Calamity. That's me. How did you know my name? It hasn't been that long, has it? It's me, Yui Fushikawa. We went to the same high school way back. Come again? Eesh, you haven't changed one bit. Always forgetting everything important. Wait, calm down. I know how it sounds, but I've got amnesia. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? You can't lie to your student council president. That's perjury. It's true, really. I wouldn't lie about this. You really can't remember anything? Really, I wouldn't joke about this, promise. Oh. I can't believe you forgot. On second thought, that may be a good thing. How on earth could it be good to forget everything? You know, moving on from the past is the best way to live and all that. Everyone has things from high school they'd rather forget, right? Yep. Good to see you, Calamity. You haven't changed. It feels just like when you used to fool around back then. Fool around in like a family-friendly sort of way, pinky promise. Uh-huh. It's good to see you too, Yui. What brings you out here? Oh, you know, to be honest, dating apps or shows and all that really aren't my thing. But I saw that you were... what are you making me say? And besides that, welcome to the mansion. It's ginormous. I'll spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me and show you... I spare you from embarrassing yourself asking me and show you where my room is, okay? Wait a second, I haven't cleaned it up yet. She rushed off before I could get in a word. Somehow I get the sense that this has happened before. I guess I'll see you later. I should get back to exploring the house. Where to next? The games room. Well, obviously. As I walked into the games room, my eyes were drawn to a girl playing on a handheld game device. She looked deep in thought as her fingers moved and pressed buttons at lightning speed. Whoa, new high score. Oh man, it's a shame I can't submit it. Oh, sup dude. You know what happened to the internet? What? Ever since I came to this island, I haven't been able to get any signal at all. I'm literally going to die at this rate. You okay? Tell my followers they were the best. There. What does a person even do in this situation? Are you okay? No worries, Calamity. She'll be fine. Oh, hey Cat. What's up? We had to turn off all the internet to make sure no spoilers for the show get out. Tara's just a bit overdramatic about it. You'll get used to it. No, you tell me I'm being overdramatic when you literally sent us back into the Stone Age. We have games and electricity and other things, but still. I was so excited to stream for everybody when I got here. You're a streamer? Yes, sir, that I am. I'm mostly a variety game streamer, but I also stream real life too. And I can't now. Maybe you could just record things and post them later? I guess that's what I'll have to do, but that's so last year. By the way, what's this whole show about? Wait, what? I honestly have no idea what I just got into, regarding pretty much everything to do with the show. You didn't even do a little bit of research before you decided to come here? Hey, don't get in my face about this. From what I heard from Kat, you didn't either. Hey, amnesia and not doing a little bit of research are totally different. I forgot to do my due diligence and you forgot your life. Same deal. It's not the same deal. Forgetting your life is more important. Anyway, it's a dating show called Find Love. Kat can explain the rules in more detail, but it's pretty much what you expect from any generic dating TV show. And my name's Calamity. I'm what Kat calls the suitor. Huh. So it's like a visual novel dating sim game, except I'm stuck in it rather than getting to play it myself? Yes, I guess so. Well, since this is a game, I'm gonna win it. I'm not sure that's the right way to approach dating, but look out, world, Tara's coming. And she always wins. I like the pun there. Look out, world, Tara's coming. Did they name her that just to make that one pun? Possible. Tara ran off with a fiery look in her eyes. I've got no idea where she's headed, but who would? I guess there's nothing left to do here. I might as well head on over to the kitchen. One. These ribs are well done. Thank you, madam. They were supposed to be medium rare. Remake them all before the hour is up. I knew we should have just worked in accounting. And I've just the opportunity for you, one. I've just bought one of the neighboring islands and I need someone to balance the books. Please have that finished by nightfall, and don't forget about the ribs. I take it back. The side dishes are magnificent too. Keep it up, you diligent worker, you. Ah, shucks, you're too kind, madam. I don't get what you're complaining about, bro. Violet's amazing, and she's even volunteering to help us lowly peons. This soup is simply delightful. Good work, Free. Thank you, Violet. Gosh, she's 100 times better than when 4 bossed us around. I couldn't agree more, bro. One, if you insist on taking so long on the meatballs, perhaps we'll use your meatballs instead. Just kidding. Though upon further thought, you'd never need them anyway, so perhaps... She's such an angel. Are we even talking about the same person? Hi there. Pardon me, I didn't see you there. Just 1 second. Got to clean up the soup that once set on fire earlier. How is that even possible? Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Evidently, the same is true if you lack a mind completely. Public education. Just kidding. Hey, that was uncalled for. Actually, we think the same about you all the time. I can confirm that. I wish Mum never had you guys. Apologies for the delay. I'm finished now. I'm Violet's Valentine. The pleasure is yours, Calamity. You already know who I am? I imagine each contestant does. Well, flying all the way out here for a whole week for a blind date? No one could be that unintelligent. I do hope you are worthy of being the suitor. You'll find that courting a lady is a different sport than the other girls. It's true, she's one of the 2 daughters of the Valentine family. They're even richer than Royal Black Media. Alright, Free, your pay's cut by 50%. Enjoy your even shittier instant noodles. Is it too late to go back to school? How to say, fascinated. I'd like to see what makes you so special. You look rather average to me. I guess you'll be in for a surprise, Violet. I do like her. A deafening explosion blasted through the kitchen. The spaghetti tonight will be, how to say, a little different. I hope you do not mind. You're not really putting one on the menu, right? One, why is there a hole in the ceiling? Looks like they'll be busy in the kitchen for a while. I decided to head over to the backyard. Wow, calling this a backyard is like calling what happened to the Titanic a leak. The field goes further than the eye can see. My eyes were quickly drawn to a girl running laps across the field. Oops. Okay. She's quick. She's getting closer and closer, and she's gonna run you over. She slid to a stop in front of me. Okay. Howdy, I'm Ellie. It's nice to meet you. You're Calamity, right? That's... I don't really care. Care for a jog there? Sure. That sounds... Alright, let's go! She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her at breakneck speed. She's so fast, it takes all I have just to keep pace with her. The wind on my face feels nice though, for some reason I feel like I've missed this. Actually, I don't think I've ever gone this fast. Come on, keep it up. We'll have you in tip-top shape in no time, soldier. Whatever nice thoughts I had floating in my head were thrown out by my newly assigned drill sergeant. I thought I signed up for a dating show, not a fitness show. Alright, I'm starting to hit a comfortable pace. Is that all you've got? Ellie was widening the distance between us with a smile on her face. Call me simple, but I started to run as fast as I could. I gained more and more speed and watched as Ali slowly fell behind. Wow, you're running even faster than my dad did when he left. What the? I unconsciously slowed down, my face contorted with shock. In just that single moment, she caught up and quickly surpassed me. I'm kidding, geez, no need to take everything so seriously. The bastard died before he ever got a chance to. Oh, I'm so... Don't be, I killed him myself. Oh, what? The look in your face is hilarious. Don't worry so much, Calamity. Kidding. Where am I? I felt my heart start to give out less from the running and more from the emotional roller coaster. We finished jogging a few minutes later. I'm completely out of breath. It was fun, Calamity. Let's run again sometime. I fell to my knees to catch my breath and watched as she walked away effortlessly. But you'll have to be faster than that to keep up with me, Suter. I laid on the grass like an obese walrus gasping for air. Is this how I die? I don't think I'll have to be worried about telling Ellie the truth with how hard it is to breathe. I think I'll live, at least for now. I rolled onto my back and relaxed for a moment. After I get up, I guess I'll head on over to, well, the library. The library, like a library out of a movie. Grand, majestic. Nothing like your average library, which becomes a porn set after closing time. I took a few steps forward and noticed a girl with red hair at the back of the library. She was reading a magazine, or so it seemed from first glance. If you craned your head a bit to the side, you could see another book hidden behind the magazine. A.B. Testing After the Apocalypse, First Edition by D.B. Hey, what are you reading? Oh, this? Just another elementary... an absolutely fetch truth T-bomb, yes. Can you believe that this one celebrity would, date another celebrity? I can't even. It's almost like they're people. I can see what you're actually reading, you know? Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. Why would that be embarrassing? The book you're actually reading sounds a lot more interesting. Where I come from, people make fun of people who do what I do, I guess. To them, a library is just a place to film porn after closing time. I'm Scarlet, by the way. You're Calamity, correct? That's me. It's nice to meet you, Scarlet. It's nice to meet you too, Calamity. Your facial expression worries me. I'm curious, so what are you actually reading? I thought you'd never ask. Here, let me show. Scarlet dropped the magazine and the book behind it on the floor, revealing a second magazine in her hands. She ran away so fast I didn't even have a chance to say anything more. Alright, enough messing around. If you're on the show and you're not an underpaid grunt, come to the main entrance of the mansion. I guess that includes me. I should start heading over. That includes you too, Tara. I can see you playing, you know. You're not the boss of me. What have I gotten myself into? By the time I got there, Kat and the girls were surrounding a blackboard covered with scribbles and math equations. And that's why Calamity is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. You're late to the party, Calamity. But you're just in time for the first alone time segment. Alone time segment? You can't find your soulmate without having a little alone time together. It's time to pick your first soulmate candidate. One of two lovely ladies you'll get to spend time with this week. So without further ado, who is it going to be? Wait, I have to choose already? I haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet. Don't think of it that way. Think of it more like, oh, who do you want to talk to the most right now? Alright, I guess. I'd like to spend today's alone time with, well... Who do we choose? Is it even a question? Terra. Alright, our work's cut out for us. Places, people. You know where to put Terra. Yes, madam. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. I have to find her? As I walked closer and closer to the games room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder. Help! You're not going anywhere. Take it! I'm too young to die! I rushed inside as fast as I could. What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup. No! I'll save you, bro. Bro! Ah! It's the heroes that die first, you know. Bro! Where was I? Alright. One down, two to go. Get over here. They were playing a fighting video game. Oh, sup, Calamity. Give me a second, I've got to do a bit of pest control. 2 and 3. Kill him first. Alright. You're lost fair and square. As promised, you guys know what you have to do. The brothers 5 groaned as they each put on some kind of futuristic helmet. Sure. You're incredible, Terra. You decimated those guys without breaking a sweat. I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. But lately it's been a little boring. Why's that? It's just same old, you know? But I do have something new in store if you're down. Sure. Down for anything? Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on this non-suspicious at all headset. Tara picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head. This won't hurt a bit, don't worry. Wait, why would it? It was like lightning ran through my head. I'm in some kind of forest. Oh, Calamity, you're here too. Oh, where are we? I want to go home. Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on, this isn't the first time you've seen this happen in fiction. That kind of thing exists now? It's been around for at least 1,000,000 years by now. Get with the times. Last time I checked, I'd never heard of anything like this. Alright, so maybe it was some weird kind of device I'd never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it? Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real. I had to admit I had my doubts too. Everything looked as if it were really there. Hey, if you want proof, just try walking outside of this forest. 2 took a few cautious steps forward, then some more. Oof. He smacked against some kind of invisible wall. There's some kind of invisible wall here. It really is a video game, huh? Actually, that's the wall of the games room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. How useless. Walk too many steps in a certain way and smack. Doesn't that make this kind of useless? I guess, if you're allergic to fun. The sound of the intercom played through the forest. Hey, can you guys hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of that game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. What? How? Why? Long story short, it's an experimental, game console that we had in storage. No idea how Terra found it, though. The show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? How much time do we have? Before it fries your brain, I don't know. Maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours. It'll slowly sap your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already. We don't know how. The brothers 5 and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out. Oh, I don't think you guys can see the logout menu. I think it's an admin-only kind of thing. If you can see it, Tara, then come on, log us out already. She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Something tells me that she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place. But it'd be such a shame to leave so soon. Let's play a game first. It just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out. Bam! I looked down to my hands, which had now become tiny little white wings. I looked down at my face and I have a beak. I became a bird. Oh god, what did you do to us? We're pigeons. Let me out. We'll never become accountants now. We're gonna die here. I think I've got a new fetish. Pigeons 5 ran around frantically, like chickens with their heads cut off. I can't blame them. I looked up to Terra, who seemed like a giant compared to us now. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I've turned you all to birds. I guess you could say that. It's funny, Calamity. Earlier you told me that this whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. And now the shoe is on the other foot. She cackled again, like a wicked witch. Welcome to Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. You'll have to seduce me if you want to get out of here. With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. And you wanted us to be pigeons for this? I mean, yeah. The ratio of human to pigeon visual novels is totally out of whack, man. I figure we should balance that out. I am trapped in a killer virtual reality game. I'm also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I'm also trapped in the body of a pigeon. Now I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I'm under. Now, seduce me. One by one, the pigeons 5 fired pickup line after pickup line at Terra, but to no avail. Come on, move those wings like you mean it. I tried my hand at a few too, but it was clear they had no effect. I can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Let's try one more. How about... I get the bottom two somewhat. What is... Sure. With my will to live at an all-time low, I... The game went dark. A moment later, we were back in the games room. What? We're back, thank God. I've got fingers, I can write, I can fill out a balance sheet. Oh, just when it was getting good. Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast. What happened? My mind's all foggy. You okay, Terra? I'm gonna take a nap. She jumped on the couch and within seconds was fast asleep. The brothers 5 and I decided that it would be best to never talk about this again. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Calamity. Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, cat? Don't mind me, just gonna make myself real comfortable. Cat walked by me and comfortably set herself on my bed. Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to the staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. Well, the ones working here are in no danger of death. Well, actually, scratch that, they probably are. I closed the door and sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. You'd think 5 women would be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Calamity. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show? I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Cat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to the topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Terra today. Honestly, I've got no idea what to say about your date today with Terra. Except that I'm surprised anyone thought it was a good one. Can I really be picky when my life's on the line? I guess not. That said, I'm hoping we can sprinkle a little more drama into the show. More romance, love triangles, less pigeons. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. Alright. Alright, sounds good to me. Really? Since you had such a great date with Terra, I'm surprised you agreed so easily. Well, it is a bit weird, but, well, she turned me into a pigeon and asked me to seduce her. Yeah, do I need more explanation? At the end of the day, this is a TV show. You need ratings to survive. You're exactly right, and more specifically, you need those ratings to survive or they'll axe the show before the last day. You need to ask that question. Oh, it'd be as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end of the show. I got it. Well, that's simple enough. I'm impressed at how well you took that. Have you been on a life or death killing dating show before? Can't say I have. Not that you'd remember. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late and we've both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Calamity. Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Terra before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey. Ow. I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but... I tried to respond, but no words come out. Calamity, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. You promised. But you lied, didn't you? Episode 2. The second one. We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet. So tell us more about your dream, Terra. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons. How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign? I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how... Ali had a devilish grin on her face. I think it is a sign, Terra. It's a sign that you should try making video games. The world needs more pigeon dating sims. You're right. There's no time to waste. Terra ran off. Oh my, are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on? Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen? I felt a chill run down my spine. Oh, there you are, Calamity. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. Save the snack for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Ow, that stings. It'll be just between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. Wait, really? So if you don't get chosen, what are we supposed to do? Well, for starters, we're in a tropical paradise. Think of it as a vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyway, so it's not a big deal. They're not real? Oh boy, Calamity. You might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick. Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go. Oh, good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends, yes sir. So without further ado, Calamity, who's the unlucky girl? I'd like to spend some time today with... well, our second soulmate. In actuality, I'm deciding this between Ali and Yui. I would have gone with Ali like 100% before this small conversation we had, and now I feel sorry for Yui. But I feel so sorry for her though. I can't. Ali will find someone else. Yui. Yes, I made a bet before you choose Yui today. Great choice, Calamity. I knew I could count on you. Alright, let's get the show on the road. We're so gonna die. The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give away beneath my feet and the wind caress my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her in a flowing white dress standing in the middle of it all. Hey there, Calamity. What you doing all the way out here? I was looking for you. Yui? I was hoping we could spend some time together. Then consider me the luckiest girl in the whole world. Yui had the cutest giggle, the kind that instantly puts a smile on your face. Well, you've found me now. Care to join me for a walk? I'd like that. We started to walk down the forest path together. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my two little brothers, and the alpacas, and my bunnies Bun and Bun Bun, and the chickens, and too many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep, wouldn't have it any other way. I had moved to the city for a bit, way back when. You know, that's when I met you. How'd we meet? Well, you know, one thing I hated about this city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone, didn't know left from right. And I got lost. I swear every building looks the same. You can say that again. I tried to ask people for directions to where I would live or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I'd never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know, shy. We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, Calamity. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui. I feel the same way, Calamity. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke. It wasn't a joke. I was just saying I'm so happy to see you again. Here's to the future. We spent the rest of the day taking in the nature and making up for lost time. Apparently I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll all be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Calamity. Yeah. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Okay, Calamity, got a minute? I want to make Terra and Yui jealous. It'd be good for ratings. You don't have to try. Well, for Terra maybe. For Yui, no. Sorry, what? You're no fun. Anyway. She opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Terra were the main ship, but now with you is some serious competition. Let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. They weren't the only ones. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now at least, but that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed and took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Terra and Yui. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Well, one of them might be a bit less crazy. I think I have a better connection with Terra right now. Say what you want about her, it's never boring with Terra. Oh, I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with Terra. Something tells me you'll get a chance to hang out with her again tomorrow. Does something tell you that? Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Calamity. Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Calamity. You? Somehow I can't see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 that it's better on this side. Out there every day is a fight to stay alive. Here at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer, where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Calamity? I felt the same way she did, but there was nothing we could do, not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed. You'll be the judge of that. Episode 3. Take a chance. But that's where we're going to end it for this week's Indie Sunday. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe the other 3 people would like to kill us some less. I don't know. Maybe we'll revisit this at some point in the future, but for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.